In this video, I'm going to show you how you can see what different whales are doing. This is one of the best tools for analytics on chain because the chain doesn't lie and you can see all the actions that people are doing fast without them telling you on Twitter days later what they did. You can see it live. So the best thing to use and the best scenario for use here is having a bunch of whales that you want to cover regularly, for example, that you're following on Twitter, and then you want to see what they are doing on chain. In order to get the address, sometimes you have to go for the Twitter free feed. Sometimes they got this .eth address that you can check, but nevertheless, once you have the address, not all of them are sharing. Once you have the address, you'll be able to put that in DeBank. This is the application that I recommend here, and you'll be able to see what they're doing. Of course, you can always go with one of the whales from the list. There's the huge list of whales here with different holdings, even going into billions of dollars. Of course, some of that are related to protocols, are, for example, multi-sig related to maybe different crypto exchanges and so on. But there are also many ways that are private. One of them is, for example, Andrew Kang, that you might know from Twitter. He has 150,000 followers and is doing really interesting stuff. And his address is pretty known. You can see that on chain on DeBank as well. So he has $6 million basically, and you can see everything that he's doing right now. So most of the portfolio, at least in this wallet, because he might of course have multiple wallets as well, most of the things he's doing on this wallet are related right now to Arbitrum, and you can basically explore everything that he's doing on particular chains. So you not only have Ethereum, you have every other EVM possible. And this is really cool. So for example, in this case, what he's doing most of his assets are sitting on Arbitrum, and you can see that some are in the wallet because he's holding a huge position of ARP tokens, basically amounting to almost $4 million, and then he has $2 million at GMX, the exchange, and on GMX you can actually see what he's doing, and he has this massive position, massive long with 50x leverage, which is also a huge thing. He already has a P&L of almost $2 million from that. So this is pretty huge. So he did this massive long on GMX that got him a lot of profit. So actually, as you can see, this long probably when the USD value is 2.5, so he must have put something like $500,000 into that, and that got leverage into $2 million of profit. So this is really great. You can see everything that he's doing, and then if you want to see his transactions live, you can always go on transactions and see everything that's coming into his wallets or out of his wallet. So for example, whatever he receives, this is some kind of probably someone sent it to him, but then you got different things that are happening, like liquidating positions, exchanging. So for example, buying ETH for USDC, going from one chain to another through Stargate. This is also, you can see that he uses Stargate to go from Arbitrum to Ethereum to the mainnet, and he transfers USDC, and then on a co-swap he actually changes that from USDC into ETH. So you can see all those kind of small actions that are happening, and really it gives you great ideas for you can do yourself. Of course, I wouldn't recommend doing everything, especially that, well, maybe if you catch the action and you know the strategy exactly, but usually I wouldn't copy anything. I would just look at what he's doing and maybe get inspired by that and do something similar once I understand where those actions are coming from. But this is definitely a great way, for example, to discover what people are doing, what are great DeFi protocols that people are getting into, because if a whale is getting into a project, probably he already has some kind of a trust with a team and the project itself to not get wrecked. So this is a great way to explore different projects, different DeFi projects, as well as different NFTs that those whales are getting into. So definitely recommend it, DeBank.com. I will put the link down below also for the Andrew Kang portfolio if you want to check it, but go to whales and try to look at different other whales as well to learn more about what they're trading. For everything else, of course, subscribe to the channel and see you in the next video.